Ever get overwhelmed, when you're trying to research something online?
Oh, yeah.
Like you're just spending hours jumping between tabs
Absolutely.
and just trying to kind of piece together a coherent picture,
Yeah.
from all these scattered articles and forum posts. And,
Hmm.
well, imagine a world where you could just like offload that whole process to an AI.
Right.
That's the promise of OpenAI's new deep research feature.
It's pretty amazing.
And today we're going to break down exactly what that means for you. We've got OpenAI's own announcements about it,
Uh-huh.
some seriously cool technical details,
Absolutely.
and even some stories about deep research in action.
It's exciting stuff.
Yeah.
What's really interesting here is we're not just talking about like
Right.
a glorified search engine or something.
Yeah.
It's not just spitting out links or summaries.
Right.
Deep research actually dives into a topic,
Okay.
explores different angles,
Yeah.
and even adapts its research strategy as it learns more. Almost like a human researcher would.
So it's like having a
Yeah.
super-powered research assistant
That's a great way to put it.
who can sift through mountains of data, synthesize it, and then present you with this, clear, concise report.
Exactly.
And the best part is you get to skip the all-nighter
Yeah.
and grab that extra coffee while it's working.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But let's back up a bit. What exactly is deep research?
Well, you can think of it as like a new superpower
Okay.
built right into ChatGPT.
Okay.
So you give it a research task,
Uh-huh.
and it figures out a plan of attack, autonomously.
Wow.
And then it scours the internet, reads documents,
Mhm.
even analyzes data to come up with answers.
And the deep part of deep research,
Right.
it's not just marketing hype, is it? It's about depth over speed.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
Right.
So instead of rushing to give you a quick answer like a, typical search,
Right.
deep research can take its time,
Mhm.
sometimes up to 30 minutes,
Wow.
to really get to the heart of a complex topic.
Okay. I'm already intrigued,
Right.
but I'm a real-world examples kind of person. Paint me a picture. How are people actually using this?
Oh, okay, sure. Well, take Neil, a product manager at OpenAI.
Okay.
He was tasked with researching the market for a new language translation app.
Oh, okay.
Just imagine like the sheer amount of data involved.
Yeah.
Mobile adoption rates, language learning trends,
I mean,
market demographics across different countries.
I'm already feeling overwhelmed just thinking about it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But Neil didn't have to spend weeks, buried in spreadsheets.
Right.
He gave the task to deep research,
Uh-huh.
and it generated a full-fledged
Wow.
market analysis report.
What's on a full report?
Oh,
Not just like a bulleted list?
actionable recommendations, yeah.
Wow.
As if he had a team of analysts working for him.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And there was another example, right? Something about finding skis.
Oh, right. Josh, a researcher,
Mhm.
he was planning a ski trip to Japan,
Okay.
but he wasn't looking for just A&Y skis.
Yeah.
He needed something specific
Right.
to the terrain and his skill level.
So he don't just like type in, best skis into Google.
No. He gave deep research, detailed criteria, ski type, length, even his preferred color scheme.
Color scheme. That's getting pretty specific.
Yeah.
Wow.
And deep research nailed it.
Okay.
Presented Josh with his detailed report,
Uh-huh.
comparing different ski options,
Mhm.
taking all his preferences into account. You can imagine all the hours of online research that he saved.
Okay. My mind is officially blown.
It is amazing.
But all of this makes me wonder
Yeah.
what kind of like technological wizardry is going on behind the scenes to make all of this possible.
Yeah, it's a good question. Well, at its core, deep research is powered by OpenAI's upcoming O3 reasoning model.
Okay.
It's specifically designed to handle, complex multi-step reasoning.
So it's more like deep research is like thinking about the research.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just like doing it. Right?
Exactly. And it gets even cooler.
Okay.
It was trained using something called reinforcement learning.
Uh-huh.
That means it learns from experience,
Oh, wow.
just like we do.
Yeah.
If it makes a mistake
Yeah.
or hits a dead end,
Right.
it remembers that and adjusts its approach the next time around.
So it's constantly getting smarter
Yes.
and more efficient.
Yeah.
It's like having a research assistant who is actually learning on the job.
Exactly. and the tools at its disposal are amazing.
Okay.
Deep research can browse through documents that you upload,
Wow.
use Python to crunch numbers, or even create images.
Hold on. It can code?
Yeah,
I thought we were talking about research, not software development.
I know, right? It's pretty mind-blowing.
Yeah.
But that coding ability allows deep research to do things like analyze data sets, generate graphs, and even automate parts of the research process.
Okay, now I'm really seeing the potential here.
Yeah.
It's not just about finding information.
Right.
It's about processing it, understanding it.
Yeah.
Turning it into something useful.
Exactly. Exactly. And, it's not just theory.
Okay.
Deep research is already, exceeding expectations.
Oh, wow.
In the real world.
Right.
It recently achieved a new high score on something called Humanity's Last Exam.
Humanity's Last Exam sounds ominous.
I know, right?
What is that?
It's a benchmark that tests AI on a huge range of topics.
Okay.
Kind of like a giant trivia challenge for machines.
Oh, okay.
And deep research's performance shows that it's not just good at finding information.
Right.
It's actually demonstrating a deep understanding across a variety of fields.
So it's not just regurgitating facts.
Right.
It's showing actual knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not just about knowledge either.
Okay.
It also excelled on a benchmark called Gyre, which measures an AI's ability to be more like a human agent.
Okay.
Doing things like browsing the web, using multiple types of information,
Right.
even executing code to solve problems.
So it's not just a passive information sponge. It's actively engaging with the world and figuring things out.
Exactly. And in OpenAI's own testing,
Okay.
deep research has consistently completed tasks that human experts said would take them hours to do manually.
That's incredible. Talk about a productivity boost.
I know, right?
Wow.
And here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The tasks that deep research finds difficult aren't necessarily the ones that WE humans find time-consuming.
So it's not just a faster version of us. It's actually good at things that are uniquely challenging for AI.
Exactly. It makes you wonder if AI is developing its own kind of intelligence.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And think about the implications. What if AI could excel at tasks that are highly valuable but tedious for humans?
Yeah.
It could free us up to focus on things that require creativity, critical thinking, and those uniquely human skills.
Okay, that's a future I can get behind. More time for creativity.
Exactly.
Less time wrestling with spreadsheets.
Right.
But before we get too carried away, where does deep research go from here? What's next on the horizon?
Well, right now it's available in ChatGPT Pro.
Okay.
And it's coming soon to desktop and mobile.
Okay.
So more people will have access to this incredible tool.
That's great.
But the real excitement is in its future potential.
Okay.
Imagine connecting deep research to custom data sets, your company's internal information, even your personal archives.
Wow.
The possibilities are almost limitless.
That's a game changer, especially for researchers,
analysts,
or anyone who works with massive amounts of data.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And remember, this is all part of OpenAI's bigger plan to develop artificial general intelligence, or AGI.
Right.
They're aiming for AI that can think for itself for extended periods.
Wow.
And solve increasingly complex problems.
Yeah.
Deep research is a big step in that direction.
It feels like we're on the cusp of a major shift in how we work, research, and even think.
Yeah.
But with all this talk of advanced AI, we have to address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
The potential impact on jobs.
Right.
I mean, if deep research can do tasks that used to require human expertise, what happens to the people who do those jobs?
Yeah. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And it's a conversation we need to be having as AI becomes more integrated into our lives.
Yeah, some experts believe that AI, like deep research, will actually create more jobs than it displaces.
More jobs? How so?
Well, think about it. If deep research can take over all those, time-consuming research tasks, it frees up humans to focus on
higher-level thinking strategy and creative problem solving.
Okay.
Those are areas where AI still lags behind, at least for now.
So instead of replacing us, it could actually elevate the type of work we do.
Exactly.
Interesting.
It's like the invention of the calculator. It didn't put mathematicians out of work, right?
Right.
It allowed them to tackle more complex calculations and theories.
That's a great analogy. It shifts the focus from doing the work to understanding the results and applying them in meaningful ways.
Precisely. And let's not forget the potential benefits for individuals.
Okay.
We talked about Josh using deep research to find skis, right? I mean, that might seem kind of trivial compared to analyzing financial markets or something.
Right.
But it highlights how this technology can empower everyone.
Right.
Not just large corporations or institutions.
Right. It democratizes access to in-depth research.
Exactly.
It's like giving everyone a personal research assistant, no matter their technical expertise or resources.
And that's something I find really exciting about deep research.
Okay.
It has the potential to level the playing field.
Yeah.
You know, giving everyone the tools they need to make informed decisions.
Right.
Explore new ideas.
Yeah.
And maybe even discover things they never thought possible.
I love that. It's about empowering people, not replacing them. But let's step back for a second and consider the bigger picture.
Okay.
If deep research is already this capable, what might it be able to do, say, 5 years from now?
That's a question that really sparks the imagination.
I know.
Imagine deep research helping scientists find cures for diseases.
Right.
By analyzing mountains of medical data.
Wow.
Or assisting city planners in designing more sustainable urban environments.
Or what if it could help teachers personalize education for every student?
Right.
Or help artists create entirely new forms of art we haven't even imagined yet.
Exactly. The possibilities are endless.
I know. It's both thrilling and a little bit daunting.
I know.
Right. We're talking about a technology that could fundamentally change how we live, work, and interact with the world.
It really could.
And that brings us back to why this conversation is so important. Understanding the capabilities of deep research, both its potential and its limitations, is so crucial for shaping a future where AI benefits everyone.
Couldn't have said it better myself. This isn't just a technology discussion.
Right.
It's a human discussion.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into deep research, we want to leave you with a final thought. If this technology can already analyze markets research products and even find the perfect pair of skis, what kind of problems will it be solving 5 years from now? 10 years, 20 years?
The future of AI is being written right now.
Wow.
And we're all part of that story.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into deep research.